Sense Maker set the pace. The race that Medina Spirit won, and we know that he came back to run a very, very good second in a graded stakes the other day. So perhaps Sense Maker, not an overly big gelding by street sense. Perhaps he may get out and gun for the lead under superstar reinsman Edwin Maldonado, who can certainly get one out of the gate. So if you're looking for some pace in the race, you might want to look at Sense Maker. But for me, I'm all in on Concert Tour. Good luck.
It's post time. They're moving in for the fourth. Tarvey is the first one to load. Sense Maker. Concert Tour. Hosier. Mr. Impossible. They're in the gate. And they're off. Sense Maker is very fast away from the gate. Concert Tour comes away in second. Hosier is in third, and Mr. Impossible on the outside, 2.5 off the pace. Tarvey is at the back of the field. It's Sense Maker taking them to the half-mile pole in front by just a neck. Concert Tour pressures, 1.5 back to Hosier in third. Then it's Mr. Impossible, 2.5 lengths off the pace as Concert Tour tugs his way to the front. Tarvey is at the back. 3 furlongs remaining. Concert Tour takes over. Hosier, Mr. Impossible moving in tandem, second and third. Sense Maker gives way, 1.5 to Tarvey. They're a 1/4 mile from home, and it's Concert Tour just cruising along, ears up in the air. Mr. Impossible trying to cling to him. 4 back to Hosier in third, top of the stretch, and Concert Tour is let loose. Opens up 2.5. Mr. Impossible clearly second as Tarvey moves into third. A 16th to go. And here's Concert Tour unveiled for a powerful debut victory. Concert Tour and Joel Rosario wrapped up by 3.5. Mr. Impossible, Tarvey, and Hosier. Four, Concert Tour was first. 6, Mr. Impossible second. 1, Tarvey third. 5, Hosier fourth. Running time 1:10.40.
Over here at Gulfstream Park, my selection's gonna be the number 11. Acá en el Gulfstream me gusta el número 11. Welcome back, everyone. Bienvenido para atrás acá. Acá me gusta el número 11. Here I like the number 11.
Approaching the gate. And the horses have reached the starting gate. It's now post time. Lining up and moving in for race number 10, final live race of the day. Major implications here in the Rainbow Six, possible winning ticket in the jackpot pool. We'll see how it plays out. What we already know is that nobody visited Overlay City this week, so there'll be a major carryover in the Stronach 5. Look forward to that next Friday at all of the first racing venues. Stronach 5 did not get hit today. Big time carryover for next Friday. Final race favorite is number 7, Coalition Building. Chad Brown trains. Irad Ortiz Jr. rides. Second choice money for number 10, Take Charge, Row. Out to 5-1 on the 2, Star Command. Jose Ortiz with the FIP stable colors on there. There are 2 left to load. We're waiting for Spongy and Ocean Air. Ocean Air and Tyler Gaffleone to the outside gate. They're at the post. And they're off. Good start at the rail for Lady Rosalie up on the outside. Take Charge Row will try to do that, but there's a host of challengers moving up between horses. La Indiscreet. Now into the top flight goes Star Command on to take over. Mid-flight for Spongy, just behind her, Tis Emotional Gold. At the inside goes Costana. 3 wide is the race favorite Coalition Building. She's about 6 lengths off the lead. Down at the inside went Ocean Air to race ahead of Saturday Sun, and out the back is My Happy Girl. 24-3 for a very reasonable opening quarter speed. Star Command getting away with a soft tempo. She's relaxed on the top end and leads by 2. From the back, My Happy Girl circling horses and on the move as she sensed the slow pace. She's all the way up to 3rd, but she's been very wide doing it. La Indiscreet holds down 2nd. Lady Rosalie is at the rail. Then from between horses, it's Spongy racing on her outside, Take Charge Row. Then it's a trio, including Tis Emotional Gold, Coalition Building, and at the inside, Costana. Back from there, you have Ocean Air, and at the back is Saturday Sun. 49-1 for the opening half mile. It's a stroll in the park for Star Command. She's got the fresh legs, and she's 2 on top as the pace starts to quicken. La Indiscreet is 2nd. Lady Rosalie is 3rd. Spongy moving to the leader while 4th, running on from 5th, Take Charge Row. Trying to run home from the back is Coalition Building. She's starting to gather some momentum as they try to reach Star Command. Star Command, 3/4, 112-3. She has the lead, but she's under siege. To the attack, Take Charge Row from between horses. Spongy is right there, Coalition Building with too much to do. Final 1/8 of a mile, Take Charge Row lifting up on the outside with Spongy right alongside. Spongy surging. Take Charge Row still there. Photo finish. Spongy inside, Take Charge Row on the outside. A good one in the finale in 142-2.
A little bit lucky to the outside post. And to the inside, Copper Halo. We're ready to go. And Leroff. Raging Waters ducked inwards at the start, is running in midfield early. Copper Halo from the inside post has speed with a little bit lucky. Rousing Slammer punching forward between horses. He grabs the lead. And Rousing Slammer is the pace setter, but a narrow margin for him on the lead here. A little bit lucky on the outside there to press. Nobody really wants the lead. It's a contentious pace, but for a sprint, they're not going all that fast. Bobby's Alibi moving forward between horses and a 46. Champ. There's 4 runners stretched across the track. Copper Halo off the foursome in the 5th position alongside of Raging Waters, and 2 lengths more to they reminisce over you. Around the far turn here, and the top 4 still lined up. Rousing Slammer on the inside, a narrow lead. A little bit lucky is there. City Champ on the outside. Bobby's Alibi. Those 4 contending for the top spot at the top of the lane. Copper Halo, Raging Waters behind a pack of horses. Both appear to have some run, and they reminisce over you on the far outside is getting rolling. A big sweeping run for they reminisce over you coming on the grandstand side. Raging Waters finds daylight between horses. He comes with a rush, and here's Raging Waters. They reminisce over you kicking on, and Raging Waters, first off, the claim for Jed Josephson, has won it in stylish fashion. One with the ears pricked up late. They reminisce over you second best today. Then City Champ, Bobby's Alibi, and Copper Halo. Number 2, Raging Waters, was first. And ladies and gentlemen, the stewards have posted the inquiry sign into the running of this race. And ladies and gentlemen, this inquiry does involve the unofficial winner. Number 2, Raging Waters. The stewards are taking a look at the start of the race. This is a steward's inquiry and also a jockey's objection involving the top finisher, number 2, Raging Waters. Number 3, they reminisce over you, who placed the objection, has run second. Third, number 6, City Champ. Fourth was number 5, Bobby's Alibi. Fifth, number 1, Cop. And this does involve the start of the race involving the top 2 finishers. And ladies and gentlemen, the stewards have removed the inquiry sign. There will be no change into the order of finish. 2, 3, 6, 5, 1. Soon to be made the official order of finish here in race 4, first leg of the pick 5. This race is now official. Number 2, Raging Waters pays $6.20 to win, $1 exacta, $29.70. 50-cent trifecta, $71.95. $2 double, $34 even. 50-cent pick 3, $46.50. 10-cent superfecta, $42.08. We do have a super high 5 carryover heading into race number 5 today of $966. Race 5 begins the late pick 4 wager. Number 1, Okoye, is 4 pounds overweight. A field of 8 going a mile here in race number 5. And post time for the 5th race is 21 minutes.
Be on or near the lead. So we're in the one hole. We don't have options, and we're hoping that she can speed away from there. That's the plan anyway.
Tomorrow is Cow Cup Day. We're excited to see all the cowbirds come out and shine. You have Brickyard Ride in the Donville Parade, which goes off as the last stakes on the card. I wanted to ask you how he's doing, because I watched a workout and he has the prettiest action. He reaches and really looks happy. How is he doing right now compared to how he's done in the past?
He's doing great. He's, as you pointed out, he's just a lovely moving horse. And, you know, there's no secret about his wicked speed. So it's going to be interesting.
That particular condition for him, Craig, where do you think he fits there?
Well, it's just hard to say. But if he shakes loose, they're going to have to run him down.
So his asset is his speed.
Oh, that's his asset. He's we don't even try to like rate him anymore. We just go. So he's going to rock and roll out of there tomorrow.
You had a lot of time with him to learn that about him.
Yes.
So wish you the very best of luck tomorrow and in here in the 5th race.
Thank you very much, Melly.
Craig Lewis.
This race here at Santa Anita is spread out, so anyone could win this race. One that I'm going to keep an eye on is going to be that number 1, Devil's Dance. If it can hang on well, should be able to win. Or even get in the money well. That's one for a price. Also the number 4. Also, you do a 1-2-4 exacta box here at Santa Anita. But the two that I really like to keep an eye on is that 4 and the 1. Good luck to everyone. Subscribe to my channel and like the video. Acá me gustan mucho. No voy a jugar esta carrera, pues me voy a estar con mis ojos con el 4 y el 5. No, con el 4 y 1, permíteme. Esos dos se vienen que van a estar buen precios. Acá puedes jugarse con una exacta 1, 4, 5. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos acá. Again, the two that I'm keeping an eye on is the 1 and the 4. That 1 is really good. Should be able to handle this type of surface well. Excuse me. And should also do well. The only thing that I have wrong is get tired out fast. There could be a chance. The other one is that 4. So go 1, 4, 5 exacta box here. But I'm not going to play this race, but that's how I would see it and play it. 1, 4, 5. But I'm going to keep an eye on that 1 and the 4 for next time out. I would add them to my stable to watch and see how they're going to be showing here on this race.
Lead. Mischiefy hustled up along the inside to challenge. Devil's Dance, who wasn't quick away from there, is now hustled through along the inside, and Devil's Dance comes right after Posit. Those two are stride for stride. Savvy Gal and Mischiefy are together, and then Sapphire Kid about 5 lengths off the duel between Posit and Devil's Dance. Posit back in front by a neck heading into the far turn. Devil's Dance trying to keep pace, second, a length and a half. Savvy Gal, Mischiefy, and 2 more back to Sapphire Kid. It's Posit by a half length. Devil's Dance has to keep pace. A length back to Savvy Gal, tracking third. Mischiefy is fourth, has 3 lengths to make up, and then Sapphire Kid, a quarter of a mile to go. It's Posit in charge, opening up nearly a length now on Devil's Dance. Now Savvy Gal is cut loose, and in between horses, Mischiefy from the back of the field. Sapphire Kid is also finishing very strongly. Posit, here's Mischiefy on the inside, and Sapphire Kid from last to first in a very nice effort. Look at this, wrapped up almost 3 lengths, much the best. Mischiefy, then Posit and Savvy Gal.
What did I tell you guys? This was an all race and I was going to keep an eye on those two horses. And who came in? The 4 at a great price. So I would watch that horse for next time out.
Number 4, Sapphire Kid was first. It's a photo for second. Running time, 108.53 seconds.
Put her in your stable or however you guys keep an eye on horses. Because that horse ran very well. She was a great horse that ran very well here. That's right. You know what time it is? It's a that's right. We're having a howling great time here, making some money. Let's keep the ball rolling. But add her in your stables next time out. She ran very well here, even to hold on to. So she has enough in her for even longer.
Second, number 2, Mischiefy. Third, number 3, Posit. Fourth, 5.
I would also keep an eye on that one horse because she ran very well in the beginning, just got tired out at the end, didn't have enough in her. Just a little bit more conditioning, and you'll see her coming up for some great wins. This is why I like the way that I pick horses. I don't go all the times for favorites or even favorites, or if I think a favorite's gonna win, I'll just skip the race but give you a nice exacta play or something. This is why I love the game. You try for prices. Don't try for favorites all the time because most of those times you'll even lose money if you bet on all favorites. Oh yeah. Woo! Subscribe to my channel and like the video.
through along the inside, and Devil's Dance comes right after Posit. Those two are stride for stride.
You see how she ran?
Savvy
She's
gal.
running very well here. She has early speed. She just needs some more
And Mischief here
conditioning.
together, and then Sapphire Kid about 5 lengths off the duel between.
No, but if they move it up a level, you may see her still around that price, but it most likely may be a little lower because how she ran. She had enough still in her. They could stretch her out a little bit more. You'll see a great potential on that filly.
Like I did in the pick 6. $24 the investment, so we're going to try to make some money here and start things off this meet with a winning day. Right? Why not? We might as well go for it. Now, looking at this field here, Champagne Pegasus, like many horses in here, have not gone a route of ground before. But this horse is a lot of route pedigree by Champ Pegasus, who has a turf horse he could run all day, out of a mare who broke her maiden routing on the turf. This horse has hit the board in maiden special weight races here at Golden Gate behind some really nice horses. The stakes placed Windy City Red, allowance winner, Exalting, Rock Till You Drop. He ran third to him 3 starts ago, Champagne Pegasus. Rock Till You Drop, privately purchased out of that race, a decently bred, cow-bred colt by Smiling Tiger, now in the barn of Peter Miller. I mean, this horse has run some really good races against real solid winners. And I think that this horse in this spot, going to a route of ground, facing this type of field, I don't think there's any horse in this race that's the type of caliber that an Exalting or a Windy City Red is. Even Top Harbor, this horse ran third against in the career debut, and Top Harbor came back to win a stake. So
here at Golden Gate Fields, the only horse I could really see is that number 1. Another one for a price to add with that 1 horse would be that 4. Do a 1, 2, 4 exacta box.
concerned about there is the Indian Evenings really seem to be better going one turn. They all have distance limitations. They're not horses that want to run real far. So it's interesting that trainer Steve Sherman opts to put her in a route race. He must think that she wants a little more ground. The bottom side of the pedigree, Western Kitty, well, the Dam, that was her name. She was winless by Western fame. So there's a little bit of mile pedigree there on the bottom side. Okoye, 3-1 right now on the board. I like the fact that she'll be close to the pace because I don't think there's anybody that's going to go out with her. So she's the one to run down, I think, on the front end. The third pick is Tribal Nation, a 3-year-old gelding by Papa Clem out of a mare named Tribal Feathers, who's been a fantastic producing mare. She's produced 5 winning siblings to this gelding right here, but just one of them won sprinting, or one routing, I should say. Most of them won sprinting. So this dam has produced a lot of decent sprinters, including a couple of stakes winning sprinters. By Papa Clem, the pedigree's there for this horse to go a route of ground. He comes off a really solid second place finish sprinting at Los Alamitos, ran very poorly 2 starts ago. First career race on the Tapeta. We'll see. He's the third pick for me. I thought that last race was really encouraging. The pedigree suggests this horse will be a useful racehorse, so he's the third pick for me. I just want to talk very briefly because we got to go here. Number 5, number 4, Twice the Price. We're going to take a look at him because he's interesting. He's routed before. Last time out, he did route and ran second, being a half length at 18-1, finishing ahead of Stalking Shadow, number 3 that day. They come out of the same race at Los Alamitos, going a route of ground. These two have the conditioning, and they both ran well. So maybe with that conditioning in mind, second time routing, they have an advantage against the horses that have not gone a route of ground before. Minute to post, race 5. Good luck.
Remember, subscribe to my channel and like the video. Suscríbete a mi canal y gusta el video. Acá es donde ganamos dinero con caballos con precios, no muchos favoritos.
And the red light is flashing on the starting gate at Golden Gate Field as the runners have made their way to the gate for race number 5 to kick off the late pick 4. Okoye, the first one to step into the starting gate. Sooner Than Sooner, post position number 5. Champagne Pegasus, post position number 2 after Sooner Than Sooner. To post position 6, then Champagne Pegasus, Stalking Shadow. Twice the Price, post position number 4. Bernalinho, post position number 7, and Tribal Nation to the outside post. We start off the late pick 4 here at Golden Gate. Looks like they're still working with Twice the Price. He's almost dead. Now he's forward. One back here. Tribal Nation to the outside. Tribal Nation. He's it. We're ready to go. And they're off. First-time starter Bernalinho was off a little bit slowly from the gate. Okoye showing speed. Tribal Nation moving up to come and challenge, and those two are quickest. The Colt and the filly enter the clubhouse turn 1-2, and it's the filly, Okoye, who takes control. Tribal Nation aggressively ridden out of the gate. Will stalk now in second. A gap of 2.5 to Champagne Pegasus, then Twice the Price and Sooner Than Sooner. Those two stablemates pretty much together. A space of 3 to Stalking Shadow. Bernalinho out of last, taking the second last position from at the back of the field. Onto the backside they run, and Okoye tries to slow the pace down, but Tribal Nation is coming up ominously on the outside, and those two are a neck apart. And Okoye striding out once more to take the lead and open up a length. Tribal Nation taken back is now in the second spot on the tail of the leader, 2 lengths back to twice the price, still in the third spot. Then sooner than sooner, Champagne Pegasus down on the rail, 3 lengths behind in the red jacket, saving ground entering the far turn run, 2 clear of Stalking Shadow, and Bernardino, the last pair together at the rear of Affairs into the far turn. Okoye being asked to keep pace, but Tribal Nation cruises to the lead now, and Tribal Nation going better than Okoye, who tries to fight back on the inside. Tribal Nation not asked for his best yet at the quarter pole. Champagne Pegasus in the third position, twice the price under pressure. Bernardino swings to the outside for the stretch drive, getting going with Stalking Shadow. Tribal Nation has the lead with a furlong to go, but here's Stalking Shadow moving up. Stalking Shadow and Evan Roman have taken a short lead on Tribal Nation and Kyle Frey, and Stalking Shadow for Tommytown Thoroughbreds Jonathan Wong sneaking away, opening up and winning it by 2 1/4 lengths. Tribal Nation second, Champagne Pegasus finishes third in that photo with Bernardino, and fifth goes to twice the price. Number 3, Stalking Shadow was first. Second, number 8, Tribal Nation. Photo finish for third, fourth, and fifth. Please hold all tickets until the photos are down and the result is posted official.
And it's for EP. Way to go there, EP.
And this race is now official. Number 3, Stalking Shadow, pays $15.40 to win. $1 exacta, $33.30. 50-cent trifecta, $77 even. $2 double, $44 even. 50-cent pick 3, $53.30. 50-cent pick 4, that's the early pick 4, it pays $216.85. 50-cent early pick 5, $1,288.20. 10-cent superfecta, $3.73. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a carryover in the super high 5 wager for race 6. $1,800 into the 5 for race number 6. Up next is the 6th race. We scratched the also
early pick 4, I'm going to take a swing with Team Bongiorno. They've had a lot of newcomers racing here over the past couple of weekends, Dave. They've had their race over the track, and now I expect improvement. In the 8th race trot, which is a tough race with maybe a vulnerable favorite, let's go with Marley's guy. And one thing about Team Bongiorno, too, they're active on Twitter and Facebook. I saw a picture of Marley's guy as he was getting ready to train before his start tonight. Looking forward to a much more aggressive attempt here. Marley's guy, Joe B, post 4. We're going to start him at 8-1, but if she's live, we won't get 8-1, Ken.
Hopefully not. Well, hopefully we get better than 8-1 on the morning line. Race 9, the 4. Stellenbosch is the price play, Jessica.
I'm going to agree with you on my price play tonight, Ken. Race 9, the 4, Stellenbosch. I agree with everything Ken said. She's been racing well at all different class levels here at the Big M. I like the post relief, nice middle pack post. That's my price play. Race 9, the 4, Stellenbosch. Shades?
Thanks, Jess. My price play tonight comes in race number 5. That's the 4, So Irresistible. This filly was cutting those miles at Harrah's, Philadelphia. Thought the qualifier was pretty sharp last week. She's got plenty of upside, and it looks to me like the main competition is drawn wide. So I'm just hoping 8-1 holds up on So Irresistible, the 4 in race 5. Dave Brower, back to you.
Thanks very much, Andrew. And Bruce Saunders, very, very high on So Irresistible. We'll tell you a few more facts about her background later. Thank God he didn't pick Stellenbosch, Dave.
Well, yeah, that would have been amazing. I know. There's no question about that. But Stellenbosch has a good chance tonight. But I think you're right. With the scratch, I think that horse might be a little bit overbet and will need a trip to win.
Well, I don't know. We'll find out. That's a little bit later on in the program. But first, we got to get you to the opener here. You
people that are cranked up, ready to go. So it does put you at a natural disadvantage from that style. I would have liked to see this horse show a little bit of improvement. And obviously, like we were talking about, she's been a little bit of a head case and unfortunately draws the rail, which is not always a great place to be when you're naughty.
I think he's being extremely realistic now.
Yes.
That's the key. I think it's one of those, and I'm not trying to put words in his mouth, but he's probably thinking to himself, look, let's put this horse in 20. Chances are the horse is not going to be claimed. You never know. and let's just find out. If they can't be competitive for 20, then we have to reassess what we're doing with them.
Exactly. She is going to get blinkers on today and does get the addition of Lasix for the very first time, but this drop has been needed. And like you said, I think he's being realistic with placement.
LASIK and blinkers go on for.
Over here in Santa Anita, the horse that I liked, I'm going to watch and play across the board. I'm going to go with the number 4. More Benito.
In front of the Run Happy winner circle, number 3, Gotta Be Lucky, 5-year-old bay mare by Lucky Pulpit, out of Pogonip, owned by Urban Racing Stable, trained by Carla Gaines, ridden by Abel Cedillo. Gotta Be Lucky, bred in California by Sea Punch Ranch Incorporated. Running time 1 minute 40.58 seconds. 7th race is up next. No changes. Start of the Golden Hour Pick 4, which is back now that Golden Gate Fields is racing. Remember, we have the Golden Hour Pick 4 starting here. Golden Hour Double starts in the 8th.
Este es para el blanco. Over here at Golden Gate Fields, I'm going to do an exacta box. The 4, 7, 10. Acá me voy a hacer un exacta box con el 4, 7 y 10. Good luck to everyone. Buena suerte a todos. Subscribe to the channel and like the video. Suscríbete a mi canal y gusta el video. Y más en la noche me voy a estar enseñando de Los Alamitos. And later on I'm going to be showing Los Alamitos and some harness racing.
5 minutes until race number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Dinnerman here. A field of 10 signed on in this race. Well, we're out of the pick 4, but the good news is we did have Stalking Shadow in the pick 6. So we're still alive there and can take home some good money on mandatory payout day. We need to get through these next 3 races, though. And if you're still alive in any wagers, good luck to you. Not easy races to decipher throughout the afternoon. This is no exception. K-Line is your current favorite, number 7. He's 2-1 right now for the Bill McLean barn, so we're going to get right to him. I'm a little surprised he's favored over Tequila Blanco. Things could change, of course, in the wagering, but this guy ran very poorly last time out. Lost by many, many lengths in a 12-5 non-2 life condition. Now he's in for a 4 non-2 life level. The good news is that he's run well on this track, and last time out he ran on the dirt. It was his first try on the dirt, and some horses just don't like certain surfaces. It's also a run last time out on the dirt at Los Alamitos Racecourse, a very long stretch run. So some horses don't really prefer that. It was against tougher company. This horse, when you look at his best races, they fit with this group here. He broke his maiden 2 starts ago for maiden 8,000. Frank Alvarado was aboard that day. He's back aboard. And 4 starts ago, this horse ran for maiden 8, lost by a nose to just like Fred, who came back to win an on-2 lifetime condition. So K-Line with his best run over this track makes sense. I'm going to excuse his last race. I'm making him the second pick behind Tequila Blanco, a horse that has a lot more of seasoning. He's an older horse. K-Line's 4, Tequila Blanco's 7. He's run a lot more races, Tequila Blanco. And last time out, he ran for a 6,250 tag, coming off a 6-month layoff for trainer Steve Miotti. Lost by 3 lengths that day. Steve, 21% with runners second off a layoff between 45 and 180 days. So this horse off that last race, he takes a little bit of a tiny drop in class and could step forward with that run in mind. 7-2 shot Tequila Blanco. He's the top pick for me with Evan Roman aboard. Evan looking for a hat trick today. Number 6, Collusion Delusion, the third pick. 2 starts ago, he ran on this Tapeta surface in May of 2020 and won by a neck and defeated Matson, who came back to break his maiden nicely. And he's also run a couple of good races against tougher non-2 life contenders than what Collusion Delusion finds here. The only other time since that maiden win we've seen this guy in the afternoons, it was in October coming off a layoff, and he ran in a sprint race. He's a little bit better routing, I think, and he ran 4th beaten 4 lengths in a 12-5 race in which Trumpum, the winner, is a decent horse himself. Now, Collusion Delusion takes another break, so they've had to work with him a little bit. Have had to start and stop on him. But his best race, if he's ready to fire his best shot, I think he has appeal to price. He's 12-1. Those last 2 races, big improvements from earlier in his career. And if they can keep him right for this race, if they have him fit, trainer Felix Rondan in this spot off the layoff, he's one to definitely consider here. The paddock pick is a long shot. I don't love him on paper, but I like the way he looks on the track. Number 1, Redaction for the Ed Mocher Jr. barn. A chestnut, a beautiful son of Champ Pegasus. I thought he sported a really good appearance on the track. Last time out, he ran at this level, lost by 5 lengths. He's lost by 3, 4, 5 lengths, 8 lengths, all at this level in his last 4 races. Those were the losing margins there. So all things considered, he needs to pick up the pace. He's run at this level, hasn't been really competitive for a in-the-money placing or getting close to win. Like I said, I don't love him on paper, but on the track, I looked at him in the post braid, and he really caught my eye. Holds good weight, has a real nice shiny coat, and he looks good. He looks fit enough in this spot. A lot of horses coming off a break since we didn't run here for a couple months. This horse, to me, he's got some muscle, but he looks really well defined, and he looks lean enough to where he looks fit. 1 minute until race 6, folks. Good luck. They're going a mile here, a full field.
Buena suerte a todos en la jugada acá en el Golden Gate Fields. Good luck to everyone's selections here at Golden Gate Fields. Subscribe to my channel and like the video. Suscríbete a mi canal y gusta el video.
And the red light is flashing on the starting gate at Golden Gate Fields. The runners have made their way to the gate for race number 6. Redaction, collusion, illusion. Collusion, delusion has gone in. Redaction. Northern Quest. K-Line. Tequila Blanco. Hawks Rising, post position number 3. Then Gotta Be Awesome. Praise Loudly.
Again, my selection, my play is a 4-7-10 exacta box.
And a post position number 5, Known, to round out the group. Those two to complete the line of 10. We're ready to go. And we're off. Smooth break from Known, who's showing speed with Hawks Rising moving up. Hawks Rising snatching the lead. Known's right there with him. And those two quickest as they approach the clubhouse turn. Praised loudly between horses, right off the pace in third, charging into the turn. Redaction is next, alongside of Northern Quest and a 4-deep Tequila Blanco. K-Line right with him, about 3 lengths behind. Another 2 lengths to Gotta Be Awesome, third last, clear of Collusion, Delusion, and Blues Rapper, who's at the back of the pack. Onto the backside they go here, and 2 runners are across the track. Known on the outside, alongside of Hawks Rising. Those two locked in battle with 5 furlongs to go, and they put a length and a half on Praise Loudly. No excuses for him, tracking the pace in third. He's 2 clear of Tequila Blanco, ahead in front of Redaction. K-Line on a hold, 5 lengths behind in midfield. Another length and a half to Gotta Be Awesome. Northern Quest was in midfield early, shuffled back to third last. Collusion Delusion tries to make up ground on the inside, passing him, and still the trailer Blues Rapper hitting the far turn run. It's Known still on the lead with Hawks Rising, going at it. Known trying to put away Hawks Rising, who begins a retreat. He's done. In third is Praised Loudly trying to close in, but Known sneaks away, and Known opens up 2 lengths with a quarter mile to go. He's going well at the top of the lane and giving others something to think about here. Known off the turn is all alone up front. Praised Loudly is second. K-Line kicks in a top gear on the far outside. He's trying to get wound up 4 lengths behind, but with a furlong to go, it's Known. Known, a 3-length cushion approaching the 16th pole. K-Line trying to get up in a second. Praised Loudly battling for that position, but it's Known on top. K-Line surging. K-Line's coming, and K-Line mows down Known in the shadow of the wire. He got there and found his best stride when it mattered. Known was second. Third was Praised Loudly, then Tequila Blanco, who was fourth. Number 7, K-Line, first. Second, number 5, Known. Third, number 4, Praised Loudly. Photo finish for 4th and 5th. Please hold all tickets until the photos are down and the result is posted official. Finishing fourth was number 8, Tequila Blanco. Finishing fifth was number 2, Northern Quest, 75482. The top 5 finishers here in race number 6.
Allowance race, 7th, 1 mile on the turf course. Now the class of the field, 2 of them really. Let's start with Ohio, though. Off his recent races, I think he's going to be very tough in here. The one thing that really goes against him, though, is the rail being out at 30 feet. He loves to come from off of it, and I think that's tough for horses to do when the rail is out like that. But he might just be good enough. The horse that is outside, Sombeye, for Peter Miller, look at the form this horse has. If you go back to the spring down at Gulfstream Park, those very tough races that are written down there, where all the big stables are stabled down there at Gulfstream Park. So the fact that he was hanging with the big boys there, he's the only speed in the field, in my opinion. So I think he might get loose out there, and Ohio will be coming late, and we'll see if Ohio is good enough to run him down. Want to touch on Manhattan Up as well. Seems like a bit of an odd place for him to show up in here. He looks best at 6.5, 7 on the main track, and I spoke with Phil Oviedo, and he said the races haven't gone, so I'm putting him here, and he's just doing super right now. So I feel like I have to run him, albeit on the turf course. I want to mention quickly Musawat, 1 of 2 for Pipey. His form very in and out, but I like him better than the other Pipey in here. The other Pipey, to me, he's 5 years old. He's still entire. That means he is, a full male, and he has the blinkers on. To me, it just looks like they're trying to figure out how to keep this horse focused and in the zone, but certainly looks very well turned out. Both those Pipeys do. So good field coming up in the allowance, race number 7.
My favorite, and I get it. Do you know how much I'm pulling for Ohio today?
Me too, Pete. A 10-year-old gelded son of elusive quality.
At this level, I've got
recent races. I think he's going to be
John Henry, who I heard you mention earlier, a horse from way back when. Yeah, way back when, a horse by the name of Electrocutionist, who ran on the Illinois circuit in excess of 10 years old. Your heart,
the rail is out like that, but he,
like you said, trainer Mike McCarthy protecting this horse, so you know that he's feeling well. And right now, he's the second choice on the board at 3-1.
I just like him, man. He's such a gutsy horse. And if you look at a lot
those very tough races
level, obviously for the 100,000, and some of them have gone over to the graded company. But if you look at the races that Ohio is competed, winner of the Kilroe Mile,
and so I
Shoemaker, well done in the Eddie Reed, was beaten a length and a half in the Del Mar Mile. I mean, the list just goes on and on. Tried the Kilroe back in March. That didn't.
An odd place for him to show up in here.
This horse run last weekend, and then they opted to come in for this race instead.
2 things, Pete. First of all, 34 career starts with 10 lifetime wins, so you know he's got a big heart. And also take a look at
just
the
doing
category of horses that Mike McCarthy trains coming off long layoffs like this. He hits at a 24% wing clip, and he's been in steady training right here on the main track at Santa Anita. So Ricky Gonzalez and Mike McCarthy, our heart is definitely rooting for you if our wallet isn't.
If our pick 4 is getting ready, I put him on top. I'm hoping for the best. 5.5 furlongs, maiden 25s over at Golden Gate Fields. To me, this was not an easy spot on it.
For here at Santa Anita. Oh, I see. It's an exacta box because it seems like it's gonna be chalky here. But to make some extra money, I'm gonna do an exacta box. The 1, 156 exacta box. Or if you're playing it in the pick 4, if you're live, I would have done all here if I was playing it.
Two ages of 38 years old. There's nobody younger than 5. So Ohio will be the hot pick, but he's going to have to get by Sombaye. He's very, very quick. I watched him for an awful long time when Todd Pletcher had him, and he looked sharp and ready to rock and roll. So Sombaye may just hold the edge on Ohio, but if I'm playing with my heart, I'm going with the venerable 10-year-old gelding. Here's Frank.
It's post time for the 7th. Ohio taking up his spot. Here's Manhattan up. Somebody to the outside. They're in the gate. And they're off. Very smooth start. Somebody on the outside sprints right up and tries to clear the field. Tiz Plus is right on the inside of him, though, and just 3/4 behind. They're followed by Ohio. The Black Album is in 4th. Musawat is next. And Manhattan Up is going to have to go a bit wide into the first turn. Sombaye is the leader by 3/4 of a length to Ohio, who cuts right into the margin second. Tiz Plus had to back off the top pair on the rail, and the Black Album is just outside of him. Then Manhattan Up and Musawat. 3 pair go to the backstretch. Sombaye on the inside. pressed and kept honest by Ohio. The two favorites will sail to the half-mile pole together, with Tiz Plus right with the Black Album, Manhattan up fifth, 3 lengths off the lead, and Musawat. Into the far turn. Sombaye just in front of Ohio. It's about a neck around the turn. They've pulled 2 clear now. Tiz Plus and the Black Album right together as Musawat now claims 5th, leaving Manhattan up at the back. Ohio on the outside and Sombaye turn for home together. They've been right together every step of the way. Sombaye digs in, Ohio ahead back. 2 more back to Tiz Plus, who angles out and is finishing with interest. A 16th of a mile to go. Sombaye a length and a half now to Ohio. Tiz Plus continues to gain ground, but it's going to be Sombaye, another for Flavien Prat, winning by almost 2. Tiz Plus rallied for second. Then Ohio and the Black Album in a photo with Musawat. Six, Sombaye was first. 2, Tiz Plus second. 5, Ohio third. 4, the Black Album was fourth. Running time 1:34.71.
Index, it'll adjust itself. So that's what the value index is in right there. And the percentages on the left-hand side are the percentages based on the algorithm that horse will enter the winner's circle for race 7.
here at Golden Gate Fields. My value play that I like in this race, I'm going to go with the number 2. You just don't know, don't get it. You just don't get it. At 13-1 right now.
And the runners are making their way onto the track for race number 7. It's a maiden $25,000 claimer for 3-year-olds going 5.5 furlongs. Scratch numbers 1 and 13. Number 2, You Just Don't Get It, will not run with Lasix today. In the upcoming 7th race, we offer Win Play Show, Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta, Daily Double Wager. That late daily double begins here. And this race right here also has a rolling super high 5 wager with a carryover of $2,000. Leg B, the second leg of the golden hour double, is race 7 here at Golden Gate. 7 minutes to post race 7.
I'm going to do a daily double here in this race. I'm going to go 2, 6, 12 with the 3, 7, which will cost $12 for $2. I'll post it in the room. Subscribe to my channel and like the video. And if I sign off, I'll come back on for Los Alamitos and some harness racing. subscribe to my channel and like the video.
And the riders are getting a leg back up on their horses here. Race number 7, second leg of the Golden Hour Late Pick 4. You Just Don't Get It to the inside post, the first one to load in. Reload. Rip Wheeler, post position at number 7. Mitsuo coming up to post 3 next. Soul Prodigy, Ace and Kings, the next 2. Time is Gone, post position number 9. Bourbon with a Twist, post position number 10. Working with Bourbon with a Twist. Walking with Dino. 2 back. Incredible Champ to the outside post. Working with Incredible Champ on the outside. To post 6. Last Best Hope to round out the group. We're ready to go. And we're off. You Just Don't Get It was off slowly, hopped in the air as towards the back of the pack. Soul Prodigy up close to the pace with Ace and Kings. Now Mitsuo's rushing into contention on the lead, and Mitsuo, the first-time starter for the Blaine Wright barn, shoots away and opens up a length and a half. Walking with Dino, taking second with Ace and Kings. Last Best Hope in the fourth position is Soul Prodigy. He broke well back in fifth, easing off the pace, entering the far turn. He's about 4 lengths behind as they hit that turn. A length and a half to Rip Wheeler, being asked for a little more, so his time is gone. Then Bourbon with a twist, well back. He's about 8 lengths off the pace, 3 clear if You Just Don't Get It under a hard ride. An Incredible Champ has been outrun as they hit the quarter pole. Mitsuo coming back to the group, and Ace and Kings just dashed right past him. Ace and Kings off the turn is taken over. Mitsuo drops anchor. He's done. Last Best Hope moving up on the far outside, and farther out is Bourbon with a twist, who's coming on at big odds. Bourbon with a twist, a first-time starter from the Ed Moger Jr. barn, has shot past the competition. Up the inside, Soul Prodigy taking second. Time is gone, coming late too, but Bourbon with a twist, the son of Strong Mandate, wins it under Asa Espinoza. Time is gone second. Third was Soul Prodigy. Fourth goes to Rip Wheeler, and Last Best Hope finished fifth. Number 10, Bourbon with a twist, runs away and wins the career debut in race number 7 unofficially. Finishing second was number 9, Time Is Gone. Third, number 4, Soul Prodigy. Fifth was number 7, Rip Wheeler. Or rather, fourth was number 7, Rip Wheeler. Fifth, number 6, Last Best Hope. 10-9, 4-7-6, your top 5 placings. Again, 10-9, 4-7-6.
Welcome back, everybody. 4 minutes to go, the eighth and final here. By the way, unofficial 10-9-4-7-6. Bourbon with a twist, taking the win there. Asa Espinosa up there at Golden Gate now gets the win for Team Moger. Knocks both of us out and might knock a lot of people out. 24-1, 24-1 by 35-1. The horse I liked, Soul Prodigy, 17-1. That superfecta is going to be huge.
It is. And Bourbon with a twist up north. Vodka twist here. One of the 2 runners alive for the only ticket payout in the Rainbow Pick 6. $394,000 is what 2 players are looking at with both number 2 and number 6, Ride O.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for the 2 of us. For Mr. Tom Quigley, for Zoe Cadman, who we will be hearing in just a few moments, for her final thoughts, for Millie Ball, and of course, Michelle Yu. We thank you so much for being with us here on behalf of the Stronach Group. Remember, tomorrow is Cal Cup Day. Huge 10-race card, contentious fields.
Just behind them, Vodka Twist, Lime Capel on the inside, moves to be a joint third, and Rido is in mid-pack, about 4 lengths off the lead. On the rail comes Max in a Million. Will Dancer is next, racing 1 from the outside. 6 Point Rack is just outside of him, and Bitter Ring Home at the back of the field. And then it's a big gap to the trailer. Blame It on Kitty. They straighten up for the run down the backstretch, and it's Gryffindor, the leader, heading to the half-mile pole, and he's in front by just about a neck. Getting pressed by Shane Zane the entire journey, and it's a length back. Ocean Fury settles back on the rail in third. Then comes Debtmonger on the outside, only about a length and a half off the early speed as they move into the far turn. 6 Point Rack is also in the mix and now trying to go after the top pair. Then comes Vodka Twist, who's losing just a little bit of ground. Down on the inside, Max in a Million is about 7 lengths off the lead. Outside of him comes Our Cha-Cha, another 2 lengths to Bitter Ring Home. And then comes Will Dancer. They pass the quarter pole and turn for home. Shane Zane, 6 Point Rack on the outside. Gryffindor on the rail. Ocean Fury's had a good trip, and he's now coming to battle as well. They're in the final furlong, and Max in a Million swings out, and he's coming with a fierce late rally. Here comes Max in a Million trying to get to Shane Zane and 6 Point Rack. Shane Zane on the inside, resilient. 6 Point Rack up alongside. Here's the line. Shane Zane prevails, and he earned that W. 6 Point Rack was second. Max in a Million third. Ocean Fury fourth. The battle for fifth included Blame It on Kitty, who came from well out of it. Photo finish. Number 12, Shane Zane was first. 11, 6 Point Rack second. 1, Max in a Million third. 4, Ocean Fury fourth. And 3, Blame It on Kitty fifth. 12, 11, 1, 4, 3. In front of the Run Happy winner's circle is number 12, Shane Zane. Bay gelding by Medaglia d'Oro out of my Gigi, owned by Bessiker and O'Neill, trained by Doug O'Neill, ridden by Jessica Pfeiffer. Shane Zane, bred in Kentucky by Don Alberto Corporation. The running time, 1:46.83 seconds.
Trotters on the track for the fourth race. Number 1 is Sirocco Patrick with Corey Callahan. Mark Silva trains for Lewis Whitaker Jr. and Kathleen Whitaker. Number 2, Be a Believer with Simon Allard for James McCassie and First Up Racing Stable. Look in My Eyes, number 3, with Yannick Gingras. Annette Lorenzen owns and trains. 4, Night of Valor with Mark McDonald for Jean Droulet and Martha Droulet. Karen Garland. Beyond Ordinary, number 6, Dexter Dunn gets the call for Jenny Melander Racing and Noonan Harness Racing. 7 is President with Andrew McCarthy for Jody Rydell and Supermile in Brubacher. 9 is Light Blue Movers. It's Scott Ciron, trained by Paul Fusco for JMF Racing. Sir Cromwell, number 10 with Todd McCarthy, trained by Ed Hart Stable, Tams Horse Farm, and Sweeney Downs. Exacta Trifecta, Dime Superfecta, pick 3 on race 4. 3, Look in My Eyes, the even money favorite, solid runner-up in his last 3. His latest 2 chasing standouts like Get Legs and King Alfonso. This is an ideal class and post-relief scenario. And yeah,
other at the finish, but Incredible Luck won pretty easily that day and could have won by more. Gobsmack, though, he's the third pick. There are a few horses in here: Lifeline, Perfect Comeback, Pepper's Ace, Impossible. All 4 horses I'm playing against today taking significant drops in class, and I don't think their form's going in the right direction. So I'm going to play against those horses today. They're heading to the gate. Live racing, 12:15 p.m. first post time tomorrow. I'm Matt Dinnerman, wishing you the best of luck. And if number 7 loses this race, Incredible Luck, we're looking at a pick 5 carryover tomorrow. And the red light is now flashing on the gate at Golden Gate Fields. The runners have made their way to the gate for the nightcap. Jet. Lifeline, Gobsmack, Incredible Luck, Jedi Knight have all gone in. Impossible post position number 3. Red Clem to post 4 loading. 2 back. Pepper's Ace to post position number 8 and to the outside post Little Awesome, as we welcome in all our friends tuning in at Santa Anita and also our friends at TVG. We're ready to go in the finale on opening day at Golden Gate. They're off. And a little bit of a stumble there for Perfect Comeback. Lost about a length after that stumble. It's Jedi Knight who shows the most speed today in the nightcap. From Impossible, easing off of him. He's second, approaching the clubhouse turn. Incredible Luck gets a good position in the 3rd spot, just ahead of Red Clem. And Perfect Comeback scrapes paint down on the rail as they round the clubhouse turn. Little Awesome, Blue Jacket. He can wait no longer. He's moving up to apply pressure on the leader, Jedi Knight. Jedi Knight, the leader by 3 parts of a length from Little Awesome. Coming back in the group to Pepper's Ace. He's 3rd in front of the gray Lifeline, and Gobsmack outside of that rival. Down the backside, and the leader is Jedi Knight with 5 furlongs to go. He's on top by a neck. Little Awesome adding Blink Job, having him ready to go, and challenge the leader, and those two pretty much together as they make their way to the half-mile pole. Impossible, no excuses for him in the 3rd spot, 2 clear of Perfect Comeback, and there's the favorite Incredible Asael Espinoza in the 2 path, a joint 4th, 3 lengths behind, entering the far turn. Lifeline, the gray horse, trying to advance position, He's under a hard ride, so is Red Clem. Pepper's Aces drop back a position second. The jockey agent. Zach has to come from last as they round the far turn, and the top two early leaders have lost that lead, and the leader becomes Impossible. Impossible at the top of the lane, puts a half length on Jen. 4 golden hour dub. Fight back. Incredible Luck has to pick up the pace in the third spot. Red Clem trying to move with him down the stretch. It's Impossible, the leader. Incredible Luck gaining good ground. Far outside, Gobsmack putting in a run. Incredible Luck has to get to Impossible. Impossible, the leader, but Incredible Luck mows him down in the final strides, and Incredible Luck gets the win. 3 victories for jockey Evan Roman today. Impossible's second best. Gobsmack was third, then Red Clem. And Lifeline rounds out the Gold Rush Super High 5. And of course, you can pretty much put him anywhere based on how the race plays out here. And Incredible Luck is 8-5 on the board right now. Little Awesome number 9. I like him at 8-1. And this horse, he's a trip play because last time out, he took off with the rider, opened up, and set fast fractions for the afternoon. Got a little bit tired, lost by a length and 3/4. I know he ran third in a field of 4, but like I said, this was a race. Not only was it against tougher than what he finds here, but it was finishing third was number 6, Gobsmack. Fourth, number 4, Red Clem. Fifth, number 1, Lifeline. 7-3, 6-4-1. Your top 5 placings here in race number 7. And this race is now official. Stand by for prices.
Number 2, Charitable Rose and Dennis Araujo. Number 3, Like Me or Not and Victor Rodriguez. Number 4, Raylan Starr and Darius Thorpe. Number 5, Risks Are High, Pay Is Low and Rashawn Latchman. Number 6, Ladies Cork and Sunday Diaz Jr. Number 7,
No, no es que eso, es que no puedo tener la música que tienen o me chingan la compañía de YouTube. So, necesito que estar cuidado. Es porque te tengo que no oyes nada hasta ahorita cuando se meten los caballos. Este es el copywriting. Good luck to everyone here at Charlestown. Buena suerte a todos acá entre tus escogidos en el Charlestown.
It's post time for the second race. Just one more runner left to move into line. That's Mackenzie Starr. Loads up into post 8. She's in there in the gate. And they're off. Good start. Risks are high, pay is low, races out for the front, like me or not, goes right with her. From the outside, Dinah Castle is in the mix, and Raylan Starr tugs her way up to challenge and take that third position. Down at the rail is Run on Energy as they make the bend. Like Me or Not clears off and has a clear lead. For the back, Mackenzie Starr caught 3 wide around that first turn. Charitable Rose is down along the inside, and it's 3 more lengths back to the trailer Ladies Cork as they race to the backstretch, covered by about 10 lengths here. Like Me or Not's in front by just over a length from Risks Are High, Pay is Low in second. First quarter, and in a leisurely 24-3. Like Me or Not, now by a half length from Risks Are High, Pay is Low. Run on Energy and Raylan Starr are joint third and fourth. 2 more lengths back to Mackenzie Starr. She's under pressure now from fifth. Charitable Rose is at the rail sixth. 4 more back to Dinah Castle. And the trailer is now Ladies Cork. Like Me or Not, still rolling along on the front end here. Quarter of a mile left to run. They ran a half in 48-4. And the plot is thickening now as Raylan Starr ratchets up the pressure here with a 3 wide blitz. And Raylan Starr up to put a nose in front. A furlong from home. It's still wide open though. Like Me or Not cut the corner and comes right back on Raylan Starr. Over the top, Run on Energy and Mackenzie Starr still plugging away. It's Like Me or Not in front, but here comes Run on Energy. Let loose. Run on Energy surges to a narrow lead. Run on Energy by a half length in the end. It was close for second between Mackenzie Starr and Like Me or Not. Then Dinah Castle in a photo with her stablemate Charitable Rose for fourth. Final time 1:22-3.
Hey, it's going to be one. There we go. That's what we needed. Some more prices.
Now returning to the winner's circle is the official winner of tonight's second race. It's number 1, Run on Energy. She is a 5-year-old chestnut mare by Unbridled Energy out of the Sky Mesa mare, Sky Flying Eileen. The winner, bred in West Virginia by Williams Racing Corporation. Run on Energy owned and trained by Anthony Lucas and ridden to victory by Gustavo La Rosa. The winner number 1, Run on Energy, $16, $783.20. Second was the 8, Mackenzie Star, $422.40. Third was the 3, Like Me or Not, $240. And fourth was the 2, Charitable Rose, $2 Exacta, $1,877 even. Trifecta, $183, $125.30. The Super, $1,832, $62.42. And the Double 3-1, $50.60. And that wraps up tonight's second race. Up next is race number 3. It kicks off the Charlestown 612.
Two minutes to post for today's fourth race. 2 minutes to post. Exact 50-cent try. That's Defender of Faith stepping in line. 20 Carat Gerardo Corrales. Currently 5-2 in the win pool. On the outside, on cue, John McKee looking for that second win of the day. Trainer Tom Drury. On the outside, waiting on Misty Vale. There's Miller's Maiden. And Misty Vale will complete the lot. They're at the post. And they're off. For the lead, Wait for Nairobi comes out swinging down on the inside. 20 Carat now takes over the lead as they link up at the course proper. It's 20 Carat on top by a solid length. Wait for Nairobi lays in second. Joyful Cadence is third. A length back. That's Devilish Truth down on the inside. Cup of Class to her shoulder to the outside. About a half a length back. We got Defender of Faith. Even farther out, that is going to be Miller's Maiden as they run down the backstretch. Opening quarter in 22 and 4 on the lead. 20 Carat now gives it up to Joyful Cadence. These two are running in lockstep. 3 wide. That is Wait for Nairobi. Just waiting on the cue. About a length and a half back. Make it 2. That is Devilish Truth rounding out the top 4 as they round the turn and set down for the stretch drive. 20 Carat and Corrales now asks for more and gets more. Opens up a half length on the outside. A new invader. Wait for Nairobi. Now locks horns and these two are going to do battle. A half on the board of 45 and 2. 20 Carat and Corrales going to the left-handed stick. On the outside, Wait for Nairobi is now starting to get in gear. Down on the inside, Joyful Cadence coming from the back of the pack is on cue, absolutely flying. But 20 Carat has lead. On the outside, Wait for Nairobi. These two to the wire. 20 Carat's going to hang on the shadow of the wire.
Subscribe and like the channel and like the video. Hay una opción allá en el Turfway. con el 12 y con el 7. Here at Charlestown, I'm going to go with the number 6. It's my top pick. Also one to keep an eye on is that number 3 at a little price. Acá en el Charlestown me gusta el número 6. Para un presito más grandecito me gusta el número 3. Subscribe to the channel and like the video. The objection's still going on Turfway. There was no change at Turfway. The way it goes is 7, 12. I believe it was the 8 that was third. Okay. It was 12, 7, and 13. So you did get it. Way to go, Oscar. 12, 7, 13, 8 was the order of finish at Turfway. If you guys want to play an exacta box here, I would go 3, 5, and 6. Exacta box. Come on now. Send it. This is for Oscar at Turfway.
The horses are approaching the starting gate. It's post time. For the third race, it's the start of the pick six.
Suscríbete a mi canal y gusta el video. Acá es donde ganamos mucho dinero. No estamos jugando favoritos tan mucho. Acá jugamos precios.
Unrideable, not a trick. Indian Sound, Utah Street. Grand Fiber loads into post 5. There's 2 left to load now. Bold Valor. And the last one in will be Barnstorm. Not a trick, your odds on 3 of 5 favorite. Barnstorm goes up and in. They're in the gate. One, 5, 2, 4. Your number 1, Unrideable. Second was the 5, Grand Fiber. Their number 2, Not a Trick. And fourth was the 4, Utah Street. 1, 5, 2, 4 is official. Now returning to the winner's circle is the official winner of tonight's third race. It's number 1, Unrideable. He's a 7-year-old bay gelding by Bulls Bay out of the Colonial Affair mare, and nobody knows. The winner was bred in West Virginia by Michael Sterling and is owned and trained by his breeder, Michael Sterling. Unrideable, ridden to victory by Gustavo La Rosa. Back-to-back winners on the card for Gustavo La Rosa. Winner number
Turfway Park, but
Hey, Bruce. How's it going? I'll be showing Los Alamitos and maybe possibly some harness racing. I'm going to get off and I'll hop back on to show it. I'm not going to try to show too many tracks. No voy a poder enseñar muchos traques cuando empezar de Los Alamitos. Good luck, Carrier. Subscribe to the channel and like the video. Suscríbete a mi canal y gusta el video. Acá es donde jugamos el caballos con precios, no con muchos favoritos.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a late scratch in today's fifth and feature race, the Forgo. Scratch. Number 8, Fast Fire. Scratch the 8, Fast Fire from today's fifth race. Runners making their way towards the starting gate for today's fifth and feature race. Win pool favoritism currently belongs to number 2, Bango. Currently 5-2 in the win pool. Last chance for Exacta, 50-cent try, 10-cent super, daily double, 50-cent pick 3, and 50-cent pick 4. There was a late scratch of number 8, Fast Fire, from today's fifth and feature race. Runners have reached the starting gate. It is now post time. Runners making the turn as we'll be traveling 6.5 furlongs in the 37th running of the Forgo Stakes. Win pool favoritism still with number 2, Bango, currently at 5-2. Gerardo Kraus in the irons for Greg Foley. Runners loading in. Hurricane Highway stepping up. And on the inside, what's up, dude? Chris Landeros aboard. Frosted Ice is in. Unmoored, Jermaine Brisbane for Mike Maker. Made in America stepping up. Waiting on Eagle Song. Eagle Song, Santiago Gonzalez looking for a hat trick on the day. They're at the post. And they're off in the Forgo. For the lead on the outside, that is Eagle Song. Shows good speed, unmoored, right in between runners. Right off the pace is Made in America as they link up with the course proper. It is unmoored, leads by a solid length on the outside, Eagle Song. Down against the rail is What's Up Dude, had to tap on the brakes. Down on the inside is Bango. On the outside, we got Made in America, a length and a half back. That is Frosted Ice. Picking them back up, that's going to be as they're making their way down the backstretch. Opening quarter 22 and 4. And unmoored has the lead by a solid length on the outside, Eagle Song. Another link down on the inside is Made in America. Through shoulder to the outside is Bango. And a 3-wide path, that is Frosted Ice. Keeping an eye on the leader. Scooting right up the inside is Hurricane Highway in a big time hurry and looking to strike. Is tipping off 3 wide. Also from the back, Dabo is now circling horses one by one as they set down for the stretch drive. A half on the board of 46. And leading the way, that is Unmoored. Down on the inside under a right-handed stick. Unmoored now joining the fray. Here comes Hurricane Highway. Hurricane Highway mean business. Center of the track, Made in America. Trying to come right over top. It's Made in America on the outside. Down on the inside, that's Unmoored. Made in America. These two to the wire. Photo finish.
That's right, guys. It's time for a little ching ching, eh? With the little for that 7-1 shot. There at Turfway Park.
Placing judges have posted 6, 7, 5, and 12. 6, 7, 5, and 12, the unofficial order of finish. Now in the winner's circle, number 6, Made in America. 5-year-old Get a Son of Tisnow out of Kendall, owned by H&R North Half Horse Racing LLC, Hank Northhalf, trained by Ben Colebrook, winning rider Declan Cannon in the Forgo Stakes. A finish time, 1:16 and 3.
There we go. Now we're having a howling great time. That's 2 in a row. That's 3 in a row. Let's go. Let's keep on those prices going. Así es como lo ganamos. Es 3 carreras ganados y vamos a ganar más para cantar como lobos.
Now making the presentation in the winner's circle for the 37th running of the Forgo, General Manager Chip Bach and legendary announcer Mr. Mike Battaglia.
The horses are approaching the starting gate. It's post time. For the fourth race, it's the start of the Pick 5.
Acá en el Charlestown, me gusta el número 2. Here at Charlestown, my top selection is the number 2.
Meltec, Dan the Man Can. Salerno, there goes Chestnut Lime. O'Reilly's Typhoon, 2 Bits to Ride, Nazca Mystery. Indian Wildfire now goes in, and the last one to load will be Fibertown. Hammered late in the wagering, now he's your 8-5 co-favorite, along with Meltec. Third choice is Dan the Man Can at 9-2. Here's Fibertown up at the outside post, now your clear 3-2 favorite. They're in the game. With Salerno right to his outside. Nazca Mystery hustled along as well. Meltec at the rail trying to find an opening there after breaking on top. 2 Bits a Ride is now back in 5th. Joined up outside by Fibertown. It's 4 more back to Indian Wildfire. Another 3 to the trailers O'Reilly, Typhoon, and Chestnut Lime. Racing into the far turn. Dan the Man Can has the rail and the lead, but here's Nazca Mystery to the attack at the quarter mile. Nazca Mystery, this 1 shot, is a half length in front of Dan the Man Can. Then comes 2 Bits a Ride. Meltec under a busy ride down at the rail. Then comes Salerno. Fibertown is 6th as they come to the top of the stretch with Nazca Mystery to catch. The Man Can cut the corner. Here's 2 Bits a Ride rallying down the center of the racetrack as well. 16th from home. 2 Bits a Ride. At the rail is Dan the Man Can. It's 2 Bits a Ride to get the job at 18-1. He just nailed Dan the Man Can late. Nazca Mystery a brave third. The final time 53-4.
Ganó de 6 a la nariz. The 6-1 barely by a nose or by just the smallest bit of the head.
Six, two, 7, 1. Winner number 6, 2 Bits a Ride. Second was the 2 Dan the Man Can. Third was the 7 Nazca Mystery. And fourth was the 1 Meltac. 6, 2, 7, 1. And the results of the fourth race are now official. Now returning to the winner's circle is the official winner of tonight's fourth race. It's number 6, 2 Bits a Ride. He's a 4-year-old chestnut gelding by Gandhi out of the Carnivale mare, Adema Ride. The winner was bred in Virginia by Robert Batchelor. 2 Bits a Ride owned and trained by Jacob Dillon and ridden to victory by Gustavo La Rosa. That's 3 in a row on the card for Gustavo La Rosa. Winner number 6, 2 Bits a Ride, 38.60, 11.20, 6.20. Second was the 2 Dan the Man Can, 5.80, 4.20. Third was the 7 Nazca Mystery, 6.60, and fourth was the 1 Meltec, $2 exacta, 6.2, $234 even. Trifecta 627, $1,372.70. Super $425, 4 cents. The double 1-6, $148.60. The pick 3, $1,117.85. And the early pick 4 was a juicy one for a 50-cent ticket here, $3,844.10. Did have a claim there in the fourth race. Number 2, Dan the Man Can, goes to new owner, A&B Racing Stable, LLC, trainer Wade Sanderson. Again, that's number 2, Dan the Man Can, new owner, A&B Racing Stable, LLC, trainer Wade Sanderson. And that wraps up tonight's fourth race and the early pick 4. But the late pick 4 gets started here in race number 5. Post time, 18 minutes.
Me voy a bajarme por unos minutos y me voy a regresarme en el otro para enseñarte de los Alamitos y qué otros trajes.